today. Ahead of tomorrow's FA Cup semi-finals, Kelly's eye is on Wembley. Sheffield United goalkeeper Alan Kelly is ready to face Premier League Newcastle. Can Kelly's heroes in the First Division upset the odds? Wolves would be delighted if it turns out to be an all First Division final. From the other semi, Arsenal have the centre of the double. We feature a team called Wanderers. Now, will he bow out on the highest note of all? We hear from Rangers boss Walter Smith. Selling Gaza, tomorrow's Old Firm Cup semi-final, 10 titles in a row, just a few of the mundane subjects that have been on his mind of late. And we go through the runners and riders in the race no one wants to be in, let alone finish in the frame. The Premier League relegation hurdle, the big handicap, not having enough points. And if you need a pointer for this afternoon's big race at entry, well, don't listen to Mark Lawrenson, who's claiming the maximum 7 points overweight allowance today and always sweats up in the paddock. First up today, well, if the Martel Grand National is a sporting event that provides shock results but inspirational performances, it's in perfect company this weekend with the Littlewood-sponsored FA Cup. Premier League Arsenal and Newcastle, favourites to beat First Division Wolves and Sheffield United respectively, but who ever knows? We kick off by assessing the chances of Wolves, who, like Sheffield United, have playoff aspirations. That's of no concern at present and will play no part tomorrow. It's a one-off occasion when the players who wear those famous old gold shirts have the opportunity to emulate a great Wolves team of the past. Gerald Sinstadt now reports.
Miles past 2 men, past 3 men, he's going through the zone, shoots, it's a goal! The 100th penalty on him. Trenton! A goal!
Fly. And a real goal by Healy. Wilson.
On it up for Knowles. A beautiful goal. Superb. Dugan. Great shows if he can turn, and he can! We can be
Down the years, Wolverhampton Wanderers have bred heroes aplenty. Outside a stadium fit for heroes, Billy Wright may stand alone, but he's not alone in Molineux memories. This week, some of the greats of yesteryear gathered again to mark the launch of Wolves' new kit. That in itself is a reminder of former Old Gold glory. 2 generations of goalkeeping talent were represented by Bert Williams and Hans Segers. In the Williams era, Wolves were league champions and FA Cup winners.
The traditional from this club, goalkeeping-wise, has been tremendous, and I feel very privileged to meet Bert and talk about the good old days. And we just had a little chat, and he gave me some good advice as well.
One thing that this getting to the semi-finals proved to me, and I think it should prove to the players and the spectators, is that Wolves have the ability to hold their own in the Premier Division. I mean, they've beaten 2 Premier Division sides, which is something.
1960 was the last time Wolves lifted the FA Cup. The captain that day was Bill Slater.
Very special. The whole event, really. Waiting in the tunnel and then coming out to this huge audience, the presentations, collecting at the end the trophy and the medal. Very special, and still very special. Certainly worth working hard for on Sunday.
Tomorrow may provide opportunities for some of the new faces that appeared this week on the training ground. Steve Claridge from Leicester, Robbie Slater from Southampton. But not Neil Emblin, he's cup-tied. Nor David Connolly. His registration still needs clarifying. He's gone back to Feyenoord. Ironically, Don Goodman, whose goal at Elland Road took Wolves to the semi-final, might have been on his way out of Molineux.
There was a time not so very long ago that obviously I think Wolves had agreed terms with Ipswich, but 1 or 2 other clubs were in. But I stayed and fortunately managed to squeeze back into the team, and you know, things have gone a lot better since then.
This is Goodman, this is a real chance, and he scores!
They're crying out for success, and obviously we're the fellas on the pitch that are the only people that can really give them that success. And you know, hopefully they can enjoy the day on Sunday, and hopefully we can get the right result for them.
Since the excitement of 1960, there hasn't been much call in Wolverhampton for face paint and bunting. 2 League Cup wins, the Sherpa Van Trophy. In the FA Cup, 3 semi-finals, all lost, 1 against tomorrow's opponents.
1979, and at Villa Park, and we lost 2-0, and I think everybody was totally disappointed. Played in 3 semi-finals in the FA Cup, and probably that was the worst performance of any of the Wolves teams in those 3 games. We just froze on the day for whatever reason, and what made matters worse was one of my old colleagues, Alan Sunderland, scored one of the goals against us.
Sunderland is through. Alan Sunderland scores against his old club.
This time, Wolves have been drawn away in every round, so maybe it's only fair to their followers that the semi-final will be just a couple of junctions down the M6 at Villa Park. If ever there was a time for new names on the list of Wolverhampton heroes, this is it.
You can beat them forever and ever. Oh, we can be heroes just for one day.
Wolves are up for it. A concern to Arsenal how they'll cope without the suspended Dennis Bergkamp. It's thought Ian Wright isn't fit enough to return to the side, and he's been joined on the injury list by Mark Overmars, who's doubtful. That's the bad news for the Gunners. The good news, Tuesday's victory over Bolton, a win that sent some people running to the bookmakers asking for the odds on an Arsenal League and Cup double.
Earlier this year, one Manchester